video has been designed to discuss how to add a rubric to an assignment. First, I'm going to click Turn Editing On. Now I'm going to click on Add an Activity or Resource. I'm going to select Assignment, and now I'm going to click Add. Once I have added an assignment, I'm going to select an assignment name, and for this assignment I have selected Research. For the description, I inserted Research Paper. Now I'm going to focus on the grade settings. I'm going to click on Grade, and now I'm going to go to Grading Method. I'm going to click on the drop-down menu and select Rubric. And now I'm going to save and return to course. Now I'm going to click on the assignment that I just added, which is Research. Next, I'm going to go over to the right side to my administration block, and I'm going to click on the drop-down menu for Advanced Grading. Now I'm going to click on Define Rubric. Now let's set up the rubric. First, provide a rubric name. Next, provide a description. Now let's take a look at editing the rubric criteria, points, and levels. If I want to edit individual criterion within the rubric, I simply click in the criteria area. So for the content criterion, I simply left-click in that area. Now I can make edits. I can also copy and paste information from a Microsoft Word document right into the Moodle rubric. If I want to move this particular criterion down, I simply click on the down arrow. If I want to delete any part of this rubric, I simply click on an X. If I want to add an individual criterion, I simply click Add Criterion. You can also add more in-depth description about the levels. So for exceeding, I added more of a description to help the student understand how I will be grading the assignment. If I scroll over to the right, you will see that I can add levels to the rubric as well. If you take a look below the rubric, you can see other options, such as allow users to preview rubric used in the module. This way students can view the rubric before starting the assignment. Once you are satisfied with your rubric settings, click Save. Now I'm ready to start grading using my rubric. First, I'm going to click on the research assignment. Then I'm going to click on View Grade All Submissions. Next, I'm going to click on the small piece of paper in the grade column. Now I can simply click on the level and the points that are appropriate for each individual criterion. So if I believe the grammar is at the exceeding level and deserves 2 points, I simply click in that area. I can also provide more in-depth feedback about that criterion by typing in the box on the far right. So I can type grammar is good. And the same goes for all the rest of the criteria within the rubric. You can also type in more feedback comments when you scroll to the bottom. Once you are satisfied with your grading, click Save Changes. This concludes the video on Moodle rubrics.